it's Gina Murata, the Genius Guru. I'm here now to talk to you about my Launch in 30 program. This program's designed for those of you out there who have a dream in your heart of a business idea that you want to launch, and it's just not out in the world yet. Your mind, fear, may be stopping you. You may be someone who's never run your own business before. You may be someone who has a business that's successful and you're looking at going maybe another direction. And in that situation, I find also there could be fear. There could be this sense of everything's kind of working all right. I should just keep going in that direction. But this other idea is in my heart and mind, and wow, should I try it? Well, the reason I'm here with this program is because launching your own heart's dream and desire can actually be one of the hardest things that you ever do. And while that seems counterintuitive, right? Like, oh my God, this is my dream. It's so exciting to me. Why it's scary is because you're in you're going into the unknown. You're going into a time of sharing who you really are at a much deeper level with the world. And when you do that, you're becoming much more vulnerable. And so it can be really easy to feel like this is something maybe people won't be into, to feel like nobody will buy the product, people will think you're weird, they won't understand it. That's actually really common for our best ideas. And in part, it's true that people won't fully understand it because your genius idea is something that's new, either totally new, never been done before, or it's taking something that people already know and doing it in a different way. And so it's natural that you're going to have questions and be unsure about how it's going to be received. And it's something and to you seems great, but really until you start talking about it and hashing out the details, you're not sure how other people are going to receive it. So I want to talk right now about one of the features of the Launch in 30 program that helps you gain a lot of confidence and helps you really pick up momentum around the business. Because Launch in 30, that's a big promise. In 30 days, Gina, I've had this idea, something I've wanted to do, and I've thought about it for years or months, and you're going to tell me in 30 days we'll get it out there? Yes, we will. We will because of these processes that I have in place that make it possible. So here's one of the parts that I want to talk about. It is the process where we identify the why, the how, and the what of your business idea. Some of you may be familiar, I hope many of you are familiar, with one of the top TED Talks, I think it was ranked number 3 of all time, by a man named Simon Sinek, S-I-N-E-K. Look it up if you haven't seen it. Google Simon Sinek TED Talk. And his talk is titled How Great Leaders Inspire. And what he does is he talks about Martin Luther King, he talks about Apple, and he talks about how this one individual or this company did things in the world that just flocked, like people flocked to them, right? When Apple announces a new product, people are lined up down the street to be the first to buy, right? Martin Luther King literally caused thousands of people to travel thousands of miles sometimes to come see him speak and help forward his mission. And so this TED Talk is designed to help you know what you can do that is the magic around bringing people to you. So Simon talks about identifying the why, the how, and the what of your business, and particularly leading with the why being the big purpose, like why you're even doing it. And this actually is quite tricky for some people to identify on their own, I've discovered. And I've also discovered I'm very good at helping people identify these things. The why, which you want to lead with, and Simon talks about that being one of the biggest components of how you call in, how you manifest the right clients, the right customers for whatever the product or service is that you're offering. So the why is about your higher purpose, your soul calling. It may have nothing to do with the business you're starting. It's about your bigger purpose. And so a lot of my work has always been around discovering that. And I become someone who listens to you and can hear what your big why is. You just may not know how to articulate it. It's in there. I just help you find it. The how is what I've been doing for a long time with my clients. It's identifying the genius, right? There's genius in you, there's genius in your idea. So depending on your structure, we'd really be looking at your inner genius if you're going to be working with clients one-on-one, or if it's a business idea, we'd be looking at what is the genius of that you really want to bring out into the world. And then the what is simply what is the product or service. You probably already know what that is, but hey, you might even be coming to me unclear, and we can work that out. So this feature of the Launch in 30, identifying the why, the how, and the what of the business idea that you're going to launch into the world, allows you to create any of the marketing materials that you're going to need. It allows you to really get clear what differentiates you, your product, your service from other people in the marketplace. And it helps you really speak from that sense of bigger purpose, which, as Simon Sinek talks about, it's everything. It's everything in a purpose-driven business, and really we're shifting to a purpose-driven world. That may not be how mainstream media is yet portraying things, but we're seeing it here on social media, right? We're all talking about what matters to us in aligning with products and services that speak to that, and no longer supporting companies that are out of alignment with our value system. So this is what I help you do. It's one of the sessions. It's one of the key parts of the Launch in 30. And I can say that for my clients that I've done this work with, identifying the why, the how, and the what, their confidence boosts significantly. Because what we're seeing is what is great about them, of what they're standing for. And when you have that behind you, it's not just about you and, oh, can I do this? You actually know what your genius is, and you actually know the bigger purpose that's standing behind you, so that you can speak to something that is going to be really relevant to people and inspire them around your product or service. So, this was just a little preview. Go check out Simon Sinek's talk if you haven't seen it before, but also watch it again if you have, because it's one of those that's worth seeing over and over. Hey, if you've got any questions, post them with this post. If you want to talk to me about the program, please reach out. Remember, there's a great feature built in to just test it out with one session and see if it's for you. Go to GinaMurata.com and check out my programs page where this is listed as Launch in 30. Hey, listen, you deserve to have the career you really want. You deserve that vision of being free, setting your own schedule, doing what feels joyful, what feels in flow. That's what I'm here to help you do. So, whether it's this program or something else, I'm rooting for you. Blessings.